Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about backing up with serial ATA bare drives using a docking station. It's probably the most convenient. That's the way I back up. Like everyone else, I have a bunch of external desktop drives. I buy them when they're cheap, but as you can see, they can get bulky. They also require various power supplies that you might lose. So once you fill one up, you put it away in storage, then you might forget where the power supply is, and they're just big and chunky. They come in different sizes, but basically what they are is they're external enclosures for 3.5-inch SATA drives. These are serial ATA drives. This is the technology that's been standard in computers for the past, I would say, 15 years. And basically, when you buy an external enclosure, you're buying this inside a box that's already enclosed with all the electronics. They come in different interfaces like USB, or in this case, Thunderbolt. So this is a Thunderbolt enclosure. Actually, this is Thunderbolt and USB. So I could pull this out and just plug it in. They come in different sizes. Serial ATA also comes in 2.5-inch. This is found in laptops. So I've also used this before, which is a Thunderbolt sled. And these are basically the same thing, but different sizes. They have the same connectors. The difference is this requires external power. So this little adapter is not going to power this. It will power this. So this is all using the same technology. And instead of having these external boxes, you can do what I do. You can buy a USB SATA dock. There are different manufacturers that make them. This one will fit both, like that, 2.5-inch drives. And just go here real quick. They will also fit regular 3.5-inch drives. And this one uses USB. The only thing that you really have to concern yourself with is if you're using USB 3, look for UASP. That's USB Attach SCSI Protocol. It's a faster version of USB 3.0. So what I do is I buy the drives OEM. You can get these at Best Buy. They have them everywhere, Target, even Walmart. So basically what it is you're buying a drive that you would normally upgrade your computer with. So this is an OEM package drive. So I bought this off Amazon, and it's basically just this. It's this, and you buy it like this, and you dock it. And what I do is I just plug it in. And let me just power one up real quick so you can see. So this one is powering up, and see, as you can see, it just mounted. So you treat it just like a regular external USB drive, but instead of having different enclosures like this, you have it in a dock. So when you finish, you can just unmount it, turn it off, and it just eject it like that. And what I do is I also store it in. I buy these cases, these enclosures right here. So what these are cases they're shock mounted, so they protect the drives. You buy like this, and this is a lot easier to store than these. And you don't have to worry about power adapters, what have you. The docks themselves are pretty inexpensive. They are anywhere from, I don't know, $20 to $60, depending on if they're a 2-drive bay configuration or a single drive, because some people buy 2 drives so they can buy 2 of them and do backups. Let me show you another thing as well too. You can also get something like this. This is a drive bay combo that fits a CD-ROM tray bay of a tower computer, either a PC or a Mac. This is going to be faster than those docks because it's using a native SATA and it's not using USB. The only thing is you can't do any hot swapping. That means you got to power down your computer, plug it in, and restart it. So it treats it like an internal drive. And one thing I want to mention is these SATA drives, these platter spinning drives are very sensitive to shock, so you don't want to be like manhandling them. That's it. You want to look for internal drives, and they're available everywhere. I'll show you in a screencast how to look for the stuff on Amazon, Office Depot, what have you. So there's different products you can look for. I'm not going to recommend any particular one. First of all, you want to look for a USB-SATA dock. So they sell them pretty much everywhere. And they look like this. I would just read the reviews, the ones with the higher reviews, and specifically look for something that has UASP. And I'll give you an example of that. So this one here says UASP supported. This particular one does 2.5 inch and 3.5 inch. So that's my only thing that I would recommend is looking for a UASP dock, which is like a SCSI queuing protocol. I don't want to get too technical with that, but it's going to be faster. Then for my enclosures, I just do a search for a 3.5 inch SATA cases, and you want to look for a case, not an enclosure. Those are enclosures. Those are enclosures. Keep on scrolling it. They're pretty inexpensive. So like a 3-pack for 12. I get them on either Amazon or eBay. So this is an example. So you can get 3 of these for 12, and I get these right here, the Oracles. Another site, Monoprice, also sells these too. So you can buy them, at bulk. So these are just empty protective drive bay cases that are shock mounted, and the drives are just standard 3.5 inch SATA internal drives. So you just do a search for 3.5 inch SATA drives. As you can see here, let's look at some. So like 1 terabyte Seagate, it's $49. Click on that. And when you buy from Amazon or any online retailer, I'll show you at the end of the video. You want to make sure that you buy it and it comes padded when it's shipped to you, because so 4 terabytes $99, because they've shipped stuff to me not padded, and I would refuse delivery. So this is Walmart again, 3.5 inch hard drive, and they sell them everywhere. They're just internal drives that people buy to upgrade their computers. So instead of upgrading your computer, you're buying it as a backup medium, and they come in different prices. $50 for 1 terabyte, $99 for 4 terabytes. Again, Office Depot. They go and sell all the time, so I'm always looking for 3.5 inch internal drives. So these are everywhere. They're not hard to get. Just make sure that when you buy them that they're padded. So those, click on internal. As you can see, again, so these are pretty much everywhere. Even Target, I believe, has it. So last word of caution, when you're buying the drives, make sure they come padded. I've bought from Amazon before where the box was not padded or didn't have any shock protection. It just came like that empty gray plastic cover that you see right there, being knocked around in an empty box by UPS. And those are usually OEM drives. Some OEM drives do come padded, not all of them. If you want to be sure, look for boxes that are labeled retail. OEM drives are usually sold to computer repair shops or at some discount retailers like Fry's. There's nothing wrong with buying OEM. It's just they may come with a padded box or may not. So that's my only advice at the end. Thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe.